Hello, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. As always, happy and safe at home. Thank you so much for all the love, for all the feedback. Yesterday, we completed 2 months of World of Upbringing, and it's because of your feedback that we are able to move ahead slowly and steadily. So keep showering your blessings, keep showering your views, opinions, what can be done, what cannot be done. We really need that. Thank you so much. So, coming to our episode, the fourth episode of Embracing the Emotions. Today, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about something that's important, but before that, I would like to share a small incident or small conversation that I had few days before with my helper, and she was just thanking me for paying the salary for the last 3 months. I said there is nothing special about it. You need to get that, and it's not your mistake that you couldn't come and work. No, she just kept saying thank you, and thank you. I said there's no point, or there is no need for you to tell me thank you. And then she said something that was little sad actually. It seems her few other friends who have been working as maids or helpers or cook or something in the rest of the houses or in different apartments, few of them haven't got their salary, or they have just got half the salary, and few of them have now lost the job as well. So she was telling it is very scary to even think that, because not having jobs for us is very difficult. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. Even if something happens to us, we don't know how will we take care. The basic needs are not satisfied because we don't have money on a daily basis. Because you have paid us before, we were able to eat all 2 meals or 1 meal a day. I'm able to pay the fees for my children. I was very sad. I was wondering why is that people are not paying. And when I read about all this, people still feel that only when somebody is working they need to pay. Sadly, in this scenario, it's not that they don't want to work. It's just this scenario has been like that. The whole situation is like that. Then we can't have that contact. The person can't move. And it was a curfew and people couldn't come. It's not their fault. I was wondering why is that people can't think from their perspective. It's not like everybody is doing that, but there are still people who do that, who are thinking twice before paying. I would just ask those people, just imagine. You are wondering that you don't want to pay, and tomorrow if your job is cut, what would you do? Imagine today, if something happens, God forbidden if something happens, you only get this COVID. You have money to treat. You have insurance. You have health insurance that can be covered. What will they do? Isn't it our responsibility to take care of them? We're not doing them any extra favor. We're just paying them what they need, what is their right. And it's no fault of theirs that they're not able to work. It's just the global scenario like that. I was really shocked when she said that people are not paying money. We are just running behind 3,000. 3,000 is what? Sometimes if you go for a lavish meal, it's 3,000 to a hotel. Get some 2-3 dresses, it's 3,000. Money goes off like that. But 3,000 for them is a whole month's food. Don't you think we should all step up and help more? We're wondering for tomorrow, months later, future time, and not helping people who are in need. When are we going to start thinking about it? Imagine you have everything for all your luxuries, all your technology, everything. Even you have money in your bank balance, money in your bank, but you're not given food. How will you feel? No, you can't buy trade, or you cannot trade it or barter it for any other thing. No food, but every other thing is there. Shelter is there, food, clothes are there, technology is there, all the luxuries are there, but there is no food. It's difficult. And you also know, we also know, if either one is given an option, what we will choose. So let's just step up. Let's just empathize. I was shocked and I was not able to go ahead with the day for a few hours. How could people be so insensitive? Isn't our responsibility to do this, to take care of them? When they can come and take care of our children like their own children, don't you think we should be able to do? If they take care and clean the house like their own house, don't you think we should be able to do that for them? A small step, a small helping hand. Why is that we are not able to pay them the money? Touch your heart and say, if you can live in such a big apartment and enjoy everything, definitely you can spend 3K without any thinking for a person's basic needs. I really wonder, we have to start thinking, for others. Whether you know it or not, understand it or not, you have to step up. Yes, today we are going to talk about something important, empathy. That is more important. We have to start empathizing with people. Imagine if you're sad and nobody empathizes with you. The pain that you're going through, nobody understands that. Nobody feels that pain. How will you feel? We are wondering that we have to stop maids because they might be the carriers. They have equal fear. If they come to our houses, if by chance we also get it, or we spread it to them, they also have equal fear. And they have extra fear because if they get it, they don't have money to treat themselves. At least we have money, we have insurance, we have something. They don't have that also. They have extra fears. We have to start empathizing with people, the people's pain. It is more important at this point, at this time, when there is so much of pain around. Give them the comfort, the basic needs, let them be fulfilled. It just enhances the relationship. It just brings so much of trust in the relationship. Just that one step. We have to start thinking. Today we have money, we can give it. Let's not think for tomorrow or 1 month later or 2 years later. Let's not think. Let's just do. Let's just take that step and do it for others. And feel the empathy, the joy of being empathized, the joy of giving the empathy to somebody. Let's just feel that. Someday if you do, I'm sure you're going to sleep very peacefully in the night. That has to be there. If we as elders don't have it, I doubt our children are going to have it. Because children are going to learn only from what they see. If we have this attitude, sad. The attitude of children is sad. The attitude of elders is sad. Let's begin today. Let's ask them. It's okay to ask them and beyond if they need just 200 rupees or 500 rupees or whatever little that you can do. If not, at least the basic vegetables. Maybe when you get vegetables a little, you could just give them the vegetables for the day. Something, some help that you could do for them. It's very important right now to empathize with people. That is what I wanted to tell or talk today. Today's topic is empathy. There is nothing else to talk here. There is no definition or symptom or causes. No, I don't want to talk anything of those things. We have to do it. There is no option here actually. We have to start empathizing. Because that is what a basic humanity is. Basic sense of human being is. I hope somewhere somebody who's in need of help gets help through you. so much for listening to this video. Thank you for all the feedback. Please share. Let many people talk about this, think about this, and act on this. Thank you so much. Have a great day.